All right. Happy Friday, everyone. Let's get started. So, core, and then probably a little bit of stretching at the end. Um, we are doing, as always, circuits. You have 3 exercises per circuit. We're doing 20 seconds on, 5 seconds off today. So a little bit shorter than what we normally do. And you were doing each circuit 3 times. All right, so let's get going. I'll show you the first one, and then boom, get moving. All right, so the first exercise is a crunch, but it's not the crunches that you normally see people doing. Um, it's more focused just on the upper part of the core. So you're going to put your hands behind the head right here. Now, when you see people doing crunches, they grab behind the head and then they like drive the chin down into the chest, wrench on the back of the neck. That's not what I want us to do. I want us to just put the hands behind the head, really use that core, lift yourself up, come right back down. All right. So it's more of a pulse coming right back down. Hands are behind the head just to support. You're just doing that small movement. That's the crunch I want you to do, okay? Then you're doing a long arm crunch. If you have a weight or an object that you can use as a weight, I suggest that you use it, because this one definitely is beneficial with a weight. If you don't have one, that's fine. So you're going to take your weight, your legs are long, arms are right out in front of you, and then you're reaching right up and coming right back down. Okay, so that's your long arm crunch. Then you have 90-90 heel taps. You get those knees at 90 degrees. Hands are out in front, reaching up towards the heels. Okay, so those are our 3 exercises. 20 seconds on, 5 seconds off, 3 rounds through. Let me get my timer. All right, let's start with those crunches. Ready? 3, 2, and begin. So remember, hands behind the head. You're not using the hands in any way to lift your upper body up off the floor. You're just pulsing, using that core. 2, and rest for 5. It's going to go quick. If you have a weight, grab it. If not, that's fine. Long arm crunch, ready, begin. Legs are nice and straight. If you want to make it just a touch harder, you can. Bring those feet in and keep those knees up. Makes it just a little bit harder. And rest for 5. Good. Go into those heel taps. Ready, begin. There's not much time for a break. If you can't reach the heels, that's fine. Just reach as high as you can. And 3, 2, and rest for 5. Going back to your crunches. 3, 2, and begin. Slowing that movement down. 4, 3, 2, and rest for 5. Grab your weight if you have it. Long arm crunch, ready, begin. And rest for 5, guys. Good, 90-90. Heel tap, ready, begin. Make sure you're breathing through each rep. You're not holding your breath. 2, and rest for 5. Awesome. Good. We have one more round in 3, 2, and begin. Those crunches, the first exercise that seems so easy, are getting just a little bit harder. 3, 2, and rest for 5. Last time with those weights. Ready, begin. Nice, guys. 5 seconds. And rest. 90-90 heel tap. 3, 2, and begin. Nice, guys. Good. Oh. 5 seconds. And rest. Woo. Grab some water real quick if you need it. Do this. Perfect. All right. Next, we have leg raises, reverse crunch, and then hands behind the head, leg cycle. So, leg raises, a couple different ways that we can do these. So, to make it a little bit easier, you can put the hands underneath the butt, protect that back, get those legs nice and straight, and then just lifting those legs right up and down. If you want to make it just a touch harder, get your hands away from your lower back, still get those legs out, and then drive those legs up and down. What it's doing is it's forcing you to use your core and your lower back just a little bit more to keep you stable, okay? It definitely is a difference. Then reverse crunch. What I want you to do is you're gonna start with your feet on the floor. You're bringing the knees up to the chest and then right back down. Okay, lifting the pelvis ever so slightly up off the floor. Then we have our hands behind the head, leg cycle. So hands behind the head, just supporting the head, and then you're cycling the knees towards the chest, okay? So not doing a bicycle, just cycling those knees, all right? So those are our 3 exercises. Let's get moving. Start with those leg raises. Ready, 3, 2, and begin. Now, if you want to try the harder one, I suggest that you try it first, see how it feels. If it starts to hurt the lower back, then you know just to move those hands right under the butt. It definitely makes a difference though. And rest for 5. Goes relatively quickly. Reverse crunch. Ready, 3, 2, and begin. Drive the knees up towards the chest, lifting the pelvis. 3, 2, and rest for 5. Hands behind the head, leg cycle. Ready, 3, 2, and begin. Nice, guys, good. 5 seconds. And rest. Woo, for 5. Back to our leg raises. And begin. Nice, guys, good. And rest for 5. Woo. Back to that reverse crunch. Ready, 3, 2, and begin. Starting to burn. And rest for 5. Leg cycles ready. 3, 2, and begin. Hands behind the head, just supporting that head. It's just another way to get your hands away from that lower back. And rest. For 5, we got one more round, guys. And begin with those leg raises. And rest for 5. Back to your reverse crunch. Ready, begin. Five seconds. And rest for 5. Hands behind the head, leg cycle. Last one, then you get a break. Ready, begin. And rest, guys. Woo. All right, so I'll just move right into the next one while you guys are taking a quick break. So we're starting, sorry, let me change the music. We're starting with penguins. So you're on your back, feet are flat, knees are up, hands are, we'll say at like a 45-degree angle right here. So you're lifting your head, chest, and shoulders up off the floor, keeping the belly nice and tight, and just rotating those hands, either touching the heels or coming inside the heels, okay? So those are your penguins. Then we're doing knee to elbow on the left side. So it's a little bit different. We've never done this one before. So you're gonna have your bottom leg either bent or straight, whatever is more comfortable for you. You can put this hand either rest or your head resting on the hand, or you can put your head down, but you're having your top elbow up, so hand behind the head, and I'm driving my left knee up to my left elbow. Okay, so we're really getting those obliques. I know it's kind of like a lazy way of doing it, but it really works. And then after our 20 seconds, we're gonna roll over and do the other side, all right? So those are our 3 exercises. Start with penguins. Get ready. 3, 2, and begin. After this circuit, your obliques should not be on fire, but you should feel where they are. 5 seconds. And rest for 5. Pick a side, doesn't matter, you're switching. Ready, 3, 2, and begin. So drive that knee up to that elbow. Again, doesn't matter how the bottom leg is. And just make sure that you do a little like a side crunch as you come up, and rest for 5. We're switching sides. 2, and begin. So don't just try to meet the knee to the elbow. Bring them together. Really force that contraction. 2, and rest for 5. Go into our penguins. 3, 2, and begin. 2, and rest for 5, pick a side, ready, and begin. Those obliques should be definitely warm by now. As soon as you come down, right back up. 2, and rest for 5. Switching sides. Ready, begin. Five seconds. And rest for 5. Ooh, one more round. Penguins ready, begin. Nice, guys, good. Almost there. And rest for 5. Pick a side, ready, 3, 2, and begin. And switch sides. And begin. This is the last exercise in this circuit. 5 seconds. And rest, guys. Woo. Again, you shouldn't feel like a burning sensation where your obliques are, but you should at least know where they are. You may have never felt that sensation before, so it may be different for others. So what are we doing next? So we're doing a cross crunch and then side plank hip raises on either side. So our cross crunch is gonna look like this. So you're having feet flat, knees are up, hands are behind the head. And what I want you to do is you're gonna reach the right elbow to the left knee and then switch. You'll still feel a little bit of the obliques from the previous circuit, which is completely normal because you're more working the lower part of your core and some of the obliques by the twisting motion. If you can't reach the elbow to the knee, that's fine. Just try to bring it up as high as you can. And then side plank, hip raise. We're doing both sides again. So this one you can either do low plank or high plank, completely up to you. You're getting into your side plank, you're dropping those hips and then coming right back up. So again, more obliques, okay? And then you're switching sides after that, all right? So starting with the cross crunch. Ready, 3, 2, and begin. Try to meet the elbow and the knee. And rest for 5. Pick a side, doesn't matter which side, high or low plank, ready, begin. Try to keep your body in a nice straight line. I don't care how fast you dip up and down. 3, 2, and rest for 5, switching sides. 3, 2, and begin. You may find that you have one side stronger than the other, completely normal. 2, and rest for 5. Going back to that cross crunch. Ready, 3, 2, and begin. You actually may feel this movement more just because of the side planks we've been doing. And rest for 5. Up in the side plank, ready, 3, 2, and begin. Three, 2, and rest for 5. Switching sides. 2, and begin. Last 5 seconds, guys. And rest for 5. You have one more round. 2, and begin. Push, guys. Nice, good. 2, and rest for 5. Woo. Last set aside. Raises ready. Begin. Nice. 5 seconds. And rest for 5. Whew. And begin. Last one. Five seconds, guys. And rest. Woo. All right, so before we stretch, we're gonna do like a quick finisher. So what I want you to do is we're gonna be on our back. You're gonna have your hands right on top of your thighs. On my count, we're gonna reach up. You're gonna touch, and then I'll either say hold it or back down. Okay, so we're just follow my count, but just get into this position. We'll be here for maybe a minute or 2, and then we will do a quick stretch at the end. All right, so all right, ready? On my count, ready? 3, 2, and we're gonna go up, hold it right there, and then back down. 3, 2, up, down, up, down. Just keep going up and down until I say otherwise, but go at your own pace. As soon as you come down, you should be right back up. And we're gonna hold it up in 3, 2, and hold it. Try to keep that head, chest, and shoulders up off the floor, squeezing those abs. I want you to come down just a touch, just a little bit more, but you're not resting on the floor. Right back up, down a touch, back up, all the way down, all the way up, and back down and up. And just keep going up and down. Nice, guys, keep moving. And we're gonna hold it up in 3, 2, and hold it up. Down a smidge. Back up. Down a little bit. Back up. And back down and up. And just keep going up and down until I say when. 10 and 9, 7, 5, 3, and done, guys. Awesome, good. Woo. All right, so let's do a quick stretch and then I'll get you guys out of here. So we're gonna be right in this quadruped position. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Back is nice and flat right here. We're gonna do some cat-cows. So you're gonna inhale as you go into your cat. Exhale into that cow. And that first cow, you're probably gonna feel a nice big stretch right from the bottom of your chin all the way down to the top of your pelvis. And just keep doing some cats and cows. Really focus on that breathing. Good. From here, I want you to go down into your child's pose. So you're just getting those hips back to the tops of your heels. You're reaching your arms out in front of you as long as you can. And really walk those fingertips even further to try to get that nice stretch with the lats and the shoulders. In this next stretch, you may feel it in the obliques, which we worked a ton. So I want you, from this position, you're gonna walk those hands over to one side. Doesn't matter, either to the left or to the right. You can feel this nice stretch right along that other side, the lat, the obliques. And good, walk it back to center. Stay here for a second. And walk them over to the other side. And good. From here, I want you to lay flat on your stomach. Arms are out, nice and long. Okay, you guys probably know what's coming next. My favorite stretch. We're gonna go right into cobras. So you're gonna bring those hands right underneath the armpits and you're gonna lift that upper body up off the floor. Feel this nice stretch from the top of the pelvis all the way up along the stomach, up to your chin. Come right back down. You're gonna straighten those arms again. Try to reach a little bit further this time if you can. And you're just gonna hold this position for a second. 3, 2, bring those arms right back underneath the armpits, push through the palms, and right up into cobra. And good, awesome. Great job today, everybody. That is it from me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all next time.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Thanks.